Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Peter Haddad, and I would like to say thank you for allowing me the pleasure to speak in front of you guys today. The topic I'm going to be speaking on is the right to bear arms. Now, when it comes to gun control, many people have their own views and beliefs on what should and should not be done about gun laws. Some will support our right to bear arms and use the Constitution as a reference. Others will say that guns are bad because they kill people and they need to be banned. Gun control is a touchy subject no matter which way you look at it. But it seems that many people are stuck on which views to support. I have said it before and I will say it again. Guns do not kill people, people kill people. I can throw a gun against a brick wall and that gun will fall to the floor and will not engage. People kill people with not only guns, but with knives, forks, rocks, vehicles, even hands. And there are obviously many more weapons that criminals have used to inflict bodily harm on someone. However, I don't see anyone trying to ban our right to use any of those things. So, over the past 20 years, gun sales have absolutely skyrocketed. However, homicides with firearms are down 39% during that time, and other crimes with firearms are down 69%. So this means that although there are more guns on the street, people are using other methods of homicide. A study published by Harvard University claims that nations that have more guns tend to have less crime. Almost every mass shooting that has occurred in the United States since 1950 has taken place in a state with strict gun control laws. In other words, when our government restricts the right for law-abiding citizens to bear arms, guns still end up in the wrong hands. Another great statistic is that roughly 200,000 women in the United States use guns to protect themselves against sexual crime every year. Without our right to bear arms, the chances of these women falling prey to rapes, assault, and murder would increase dramatically. Guns in the United States are used 80 times more often, 80 times, to prevent crime than they are to take lives. Think of it this way. If police officers were not allowed to carry weapons, how many officers would fall victim to murder? One of the main reasons police officers carry weapons is to prevent crime. So law-abiding citizens should be able to do the same thing. The United Kingdom has the lowest rates of gun homicide in the world. However, that doesn't mean it's the safest place to live either. The United Kingdom has approximately 125% more rape victims per 100,000 each year than the United States does. Also, the United Kingdom has approximately 133% more assault victims per 100,000 people each year than the United States does. The United Kingdom has the fourth highest burglary rate in the European Union. And also, the United Kingdom has the second highest overall crime rate in the European Union. So just because they have strict gun laws does not make them a safe place to live. Kennesaw, Georgia, passed a law requiring every home to have a gun and to maintain that gun. The crime rate dropped by more than 50% over the course of the next 25 years. And there was an 89% decline in burglaries. Wow. Sounds like a safe place to live to me. The state of Illinois remains the only state with no provisions on letting private citizens carry guns in public. However, the city of Chicago was named the U.S. murder capital of the world in 2012, when guns were strictly prohibited. Now, our Second Amendment of Bill of Rights doesn't guarantee the right to bear arms. However, it does say that the right to bear arms shall not be infringed. Our founding fathers looked out for the best interest of the American people and put together these rights for our safety and our freedom. It bothers me that our rights have already begun to be violated, with states banning firearms when that is not the problem. I think to myself and I wonder that alcohol and tobacco have killed more people in the United States than every cause of homicide combined. However, they remain legal for our consumption. A great reason why Americans should be allowed to carry firearms could be easily told by the story of Eric Martin. Eric lives in Utah and was sleeping one night with his fiancée and their child when he heard noises. He grabbed his 9mm handgun and proceeded when he seen the burglar. He ordered the burglar to get on the ground or he will shoot. He kept the intruder there until the police arrived, and the police arrested him. This is a great story of how this law-abiding citizen made the right choice of not killing the burglar. However, he used his weapon to prevent any major crime from occurring to him or his family. He is truly a responsible gun owner and deserves to protect his family. The intruder, on the other hand, violated their privacy by forcing himself into their home and had an unregistered weapon. If Eric didn't have a firearm that night, he could have not been around to tell this wonderful story. This is why the right to bear arms is very important and shall not be infringed under any circumstance. Law-abiding citizens deserve the right to protect themselves and their families from unjust criminals.